Critical role ensures people see the quality programming they expect from Local 3. To apply, email bmaletich@local3news.com.
Hour-by-hour forecast you can count on. Local 3 News today.
If you drive anywhere around the Tennessee Valley these days, it probably feels to you, as it does to me, that traffic is becoming more and more tricky to get from point A to point B. Brent Burks and his team at the McMahan law firm are seeing this every single day too. So y'all have developed an app called the Crash Companion to help us just in case we have an accident, right?
We're really excited about it. You know, a little over a year ago, City of Chattanooga Police Department indicated that they were going to stop responding to all traffic crashes. So Jay and I started thinking, you know, this is going to be a real problem. Our civil justice system depends on information. And almost always that's gathered by the police officer that comes to the scene. And we were concerned people would start having a situation where somebody ran a stop sign and it's a he said, she said. And we're going to turn this whole world on its ear. And so we came up with the idea of an app that's taken about a year and about $250,000 to develop. And so that's a lot of money. So we've put our money where our mouth is to develop this app that is free to the public, Julie. And so it's going to give people a lot of peace of mind. You know, why wouldn't you download it?
Well, right, and we're going to kind of show you some parts of it while we talk this morning, because before we play it, you had said to me, you're crazy if you don't get this for your kids, your teenage drivers, and your adult parents. So watch a little bit of it and I'll show you why I'm talking about it. Even just from the welcome, I think it's great.
Welcome to Crash Companion, the go-to app for gathering and documenting essential information after a car accident.
So what I love about that is that you call it Crash Companion. Even the way she talks, she's very soothing. And the pace is slow because your wheels are spinning.
Your wheels are going to spin. It's very important to us. You're right. You're stressed, right? You're on the accident scene, and this is so easy. It's so easy, and it's step by step. Have you been involved in a wreck? Are you injured? Would you like us to call 911? Before you ever get in that situation, when you first download the app, it'll give the opportunity to go ahead and list loved ones with phone numbers to contact.
Great.
And so if you're addled, and it'll also have your location, you allow the locations just like any other app, you know, while using the app, and it'll notify them where you're at. And so that's a peace of mind, and it allows witness statements, and it's a simple QR code where they can just scan your phone, fill it out later, so they're not standing there on the side of the road worried about getting to work. And
right.
And you know, because some people are going to be a little nervous, like, hey, would you please help me? And that's as simple as it is.
Right.
Scan this on my phone and you've got that witness statement. That's so important. Insurance information, driver's license. It's step by step, Julie.
It's step by step, and there's time within each of those steps to execute the task.
Absolutely, absolutely.
But the whole thing only lasts about 2 minutes.
There's a, and they're going to see it on the screen there. There's a tutorial that's about 2 minutes, and we have a separate website, noogarec.com, NOOGAWRECK rec.com, that will completely explain everything. Alternatively, it's already available on the Apple Store. We hope, you know, very soon on Android, any day now. And you could just download it. It's free, and just play with it and spend some time with it. And that's what I would recommend people do.
I want to ask you about the contacts that you put in there. So let's suppose that I had an accident on my way home from work. The minute I then got on the app, whoever my contacts were would get notified, hey, Julie is on this, there must be a problem, basically?
Yeah, absolutely, and you could list as many people as you want. And you know, I point out, I mean, I have a 19 and a 21-year-old driver, but it could be for anybody. I mean, I have the app, and it's like you hope you never need it, right? And maybe it'll be 2 years from now, maybe it'll be 3, maybe it'll be 5, but how nice would it be to have it? Because that's one of the big questions we get all the time. What do I do if I'm in a wreck? You know, and especially in this situation where the Chattanooga police may not respond.
Right.
And I think the same thing's happening, you know, in other big cities across the country. And so we hope to take this, you know, more than out of the Chattanooga area, but it's something that we're doing that's free, and it's basically a service to the Chattanoogan's and surrounding counties for that matter.
With the couple of minutes that we have left, let me ask you this. On the police officers not always responding, is that determined, Brent, by injury? Is it determined by location, if it's interstate versus local road?
City of Chattanooga published a list, and that you're absolutely right. They're not going to respond to non-injury crashes. Well, you still have a property damage question in every crash. Who's at fault? And we have a fault-based system. Who ran the stop sign? Who pulled out in front of who?
Right.
And normally that's determined by witnesses or who's credible or the facts at the scene. Normally the police officer is going to be the determining person, and that's our system. So that's what got Jay and I thinking, and we were concerned. We were like, this is going to go haywire.
Right.
Without this person who you normally, a person's not going to lie to a police officer on the scene. They're going to be truthful. But this allows a place to scan photographs.
Right.
And they're going to be right there. The app points out when you go online, you can take this and you have this nice file of information to deal with the insurance. Here's insurance.
It walks
Here's
you
everything
through.
on there.
It's called the Crash Companion, easy, intended to hold your hand and walk you through it. So you can always call them if you want to at the McMahan Law Firm, 265-1100. But if you will go to your app store, if you have an iPhone, and it's called Crash Companion, download it today.
Look for the big green check mark.
And drive safely on the road. Thank you, Brent.
Thank you.
You know, when something costs doesn't make a difference, you can buy floor covering anywhere. But if you work for a living and money does matter, then you need to think Carpet Corner. Here at Carpet Corner, we have the largest stock of carpet, hardwood, or LVP flooring anywhere in Chattanooga, and we guarantee the lowest price